Jaya Bachchan invited Rekha for lunch at home and declared, "Amitabh will always be mine," reveals Hanif Zaveri. The rumored love triangle between Amitabh Bachchan, Jaya Bachchan and Rekha remains one of Bollywood's biggest controversies. Veteran author and film historian Hanif Zaveri, in a recent conversation, shared intriguing insights into how Rekha entered Amitabh's life, Jaya's unwavering stand, and the eventual fallout. According to Hanif Zaveri, Rekha and Amitabh Bachchan's bond strengthened during the shooting of Do Anjane. They got very close, and I don't know how they fell in love, but it is 100% certain that they were in love, he claimed. However, Amitabh's life took a significant turn when he met with an accident while shooting for Coolie in 1982. Jaya Bachchan stayed by his side at the hospital, taking care of him and coordinating with doctors. When Amitabh regained consciousness and realized Jaya's devotion, he started leaning more towards his wife, and things began to change, Zaveri said. As the tension between Amitabh and Rekha escalated, Jaya Bachchan allegedly took a decisive step. According to Zaveri, she invited Rekha for lunch at their home while Amitabh was away. She fed her well, chatted a lot, and when it was time to part ways, Jaya looked at Rekha and said, "Amitabh is mine. He was mine and will always be mine," he revealed. This statement reportedly left a lasting impact on Rekha, leading her to step back. Before this love triangle began, Jaya and Rekha shared a warm friendship. When Jaya moved to Mumbai from the Pune Film Institute, actor Asrani helped her find a rental flat in a building where Rekha also stayed during her visits from Madras. Their friendship was so strong that Jaya convinced Rekha to sign Duniya Ka Mela, which originally had Amitabh in the lead before he was replaced by Sanjay Khan. The 1981 film Silsila is often believed to be inspired by the real-life dynamics between Amitabh, Jaya, and Rekha. However, Zaveri refuted this claim, stating, "Yash Chopra attempted to portray that love dynamic on screen, but in reality, Jaya Bachchan never wanted to work in Silsila. She deeply disliked Rekha. Initially, Jaya had made up her mind to reject Silsila, but she was eventually convinced by Sanjeev Kumar, whom she considered her Rakhi brother. "I am also in the film. Why are you refusing?" he reportedly asked her. Jaya finally agreed but imposed one condition. She would be present on set every day, even if she had no scenes to shoot. Though Silsila wasn't a hit at the box office upon its release, it has since become a Bollywood classic, forever linked to the enduring saga of Amitabh, Jaya, and Rekha.
आप कोई भी हो, आप जो है कॉमेडी के नाम पर उनकी इज्जत उछाल रहे हैं।
A joke, a song, and now controversy.
अगर उसने माफी नहीं मांगी तो मुंबई के शिव सैनिक उसको रास्ते में घूमने देंगे।
Stand-up comedian Kunal Kamra is once again in the spotlight after his remarks about Maharashtra Deputy CM Eknath Shinde. His parody of a Bollywood song calling Shinde a Gaddar has led to major backlash. But now, actress and BJP MP Kangana Ranaut has stepped into the debate.
आप कोई भी हो, आप जो है कॉमेडी के नाम पर उनकी इज्जत उछाल रहे हैं।
It all started at Mumbai's Habitat Comedy Club when Kunal Kamra performed a parody song from Dil To Pagal Hai, targeting Eknath Shinde over his 2022 political realignment. The video quickly went viral after Kamra posted it on Instagram. The response? Eknath Shinde's supporters were furious. Around 20 party members vandalized the Habitat Comedy Club, leading to the arrest of over 10 individuals. Amid the uproar, Kamra made his stance clear. He refused to apologize, stating he has the right to satire public figures. He added that while he is willing to cooperate with legal authorities, his belief in free speech remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis weighed in, saying, "While satire is understood, there should be limits." And now, Kangana Ranaut has entered the conversation, strongly criticizing Kamra. She said, "We should think where society is heading when someone does this only for 2 minutes of fame. You might be anyone, but insulting and defaming someone, a person for whom her respect is everything, and you insult and disregard them. Who are these people, and what are their credentials? If they can write, they should do so in literature. Abusing people and our culture in the name of comedy. This has been done legally, but what had been done, demolishing of her bungalow, to me was illegally done." With strong opinions on both sides, this controversy is far from over. Is it just comedy, or has it crossed the line? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
CBFC has suggested these cuts in Salman Khan's Sikandar duration, certificate and other details. One of the much-awaited movies of Salman Khan, Sikandar, is all set to release on 30th March. The trailer of the film have been shared recently, which is buzzing on the internet. Before the film hits the screens, let's take a look at the runtime, certificate from CBFC and more details of the film. The A.R. Murugdose directorial has received a certificate from the Central Board of Film Certification, CBFC, with only minor cuts. The reports suggest that CBFC has asked to remove the word home from Home Minister. The makers have also been asked to blur visuals of a political party hoarding. However, the makers haven't been requested to make any visual cuts. The action sequences have also been kept without making any changes. The censor certificate shows that the movie is 2 hours 30 minutes and 8 seconds long. Previously, director Murugdose had noted that the movie's runtime was kept at 2 hours and 20 minutes. While the plot of the movie has been kept under wraps, Salman Khan will be shown in an entertaining action avatar. Alongside Salman, the film's cast includes Rashmika Mandana, Kajal Agarwal, Satya Raj, Prateek Babbar and Sharman Joshi. Drawing comparisons with Ghajini, A.R. Murugdose had previously noted Ghajini was about a boyfriend-girlfriend love story, but this is about a husband-wife relationship. It explores how families function today, how couples treat each other, and what we might be missing in our relationships. That will be the highlight of the film. Though Ghajini seemed to be a psycho thriller to the audience, the love story of Amir and Asin was the surprise element. Similarly, here there's an element of love which will move the audience. Sanjay meets Sanjay. Salman Khan, Amir Khan and A.R. Murugdose together. Perfectionist Amir Khan and Tiger of Bollywood, Salman Khan appear in a promotional video for the latter's film, Sikandar. The megastars are joined by director A.R. Murugdose. The promo gets interesting when Amir asks the director about the real Sikandar between the two. While sharing the teaser of the full video on social media, Salman called him an Amar Prem of the industry, referring to their hit pairing in the film Andaz Apna Apna. The caption on his post read, Amar Prem Ka Andaz with AR Murugdose, Hush Sikandar meets Gajini Hush Amir Khan. In the video, Amir Khan and AR Murugdose share a light-hearted moment, reflecting their previous successful collaboration on the blockbuster film Ghajini. Now, Salman Khan joined forces with Murugdose for Sikandar, which promises to be an amazing ride.
You can thank him a few years later. But if you don't thank him right now, we can arrange that also.
The video is a perfect blend of nostalgia and excitement, as fans are eagerly awaiting the new collaboration between the actor and director. Sikandar is a highly anticipated action-packed film that will be released on 30th March 2025. Produced by Sajid Nadiadwala, the film will showcase Salman Khan in a high-octane role, and it is expected to be a massive hit, just like the films Amir Khan and AR Murugdose have worked on in the past. The promotion video perfectly sets the stage for the upcoming release, with the playful banter between Amir and Salman adding to the frenzy. Meanwhile, Amir recently admitted to the past rivalry with Salman and Shah Rukh. He said, "Each of us wanted to move ahead of the other two. That's what you call rivalry, right? So, that was definitely there. We all wanted to move ahead. Sometimes, Shah Rukh would get ahead, sometimes I would, sometimes Salman." When asked if it was a friendly rivalry, Amir added, "There were fights too. Media has reported many fights. It's not like I'm saying something new. There were disagreements too." Amir said that it was during Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant's wedding celebration in Jamnagar that he had the realization they were very comfortable with each other. He said that after the rehearsal ended, he suggested that the three of them can do a film together now. Shah Rukh and Salman also agreed. Ranbir Kapoor, Alia Bhatt spotted in retro avatar on Love and War sets. Ranbir Kapoor and Alia Bhatt are busy filming veteran director Sanjay Leela Bhansali's upcoming film Love and War in Mumbai. The duo was captured by Zoom's photographers during the shoot, and the exclusive photos are too awesome to miss. Dressed in retro outfits, they radiate old-school charm. Alia stunts in a midnight blue gown with a Hollywood-inspired hairstyle, while Ranbir sports a moustache and a silk robe, exuding classic elegance. Sonu Sood talks about wife Sonali's miraculous escape from car accident, shares health update. Sonu Sood's wife, Sonali Sood, sustained injuries in a major accident on the Mumbai-Nagpur highway. She was traveling with her nephew and sister at the time of the accident. Now, the actor has shared a much-needed update about her health. After the news of Sonali's accident broke out and pictures of the destroyed car went viral, fans and well-wishers began to wonder if she and her nephew were safe. The actor has now updated fans about his wife's condition. Sonu told a media portal, "She's doing fine now. Had a miraculous escape. Om Sai Ram." One of the much-awaited movies of Salman Khan, Sikandar, is all set to release on 30th March. Till 5 p.m., Sikandar has recorded around 16,000 admissions in the top 3 national chains PVR INOX and Cinepolis for the opening day alone. Looking at the pace, the movie should end its day one of advance booking by selling around 25k to 30k tickets in the top national chains. The positive aspect is that the Sikandar makers have not used inappropriate means of pushing pre-sales. The advance sales should see heavy rush from Friday onwards. The last 2 days before the release should contribute 70 to 80% of the total pre-sales.